Phil? Okay. While we wait for Phil, okay. Please, for everyone who hasn't take their worksheets, please take it. Okay. Because we want to discuss it together. I already gave you the check mark. I already also gave you the score in there. Yes. What is it, Marco? Your worksheet is gone. Check on your
Wow.
phone. Check on your phone. Okay, check
Sir,
into
do
your
you
phone.
want to take the worksheet?
Yes, go ahead. I already said that. Please take your worksheet. Okay, Geoffrey, Geoffrey, have you take your worksheet? It's okay for the one that I already grade, the one that I already shared to you back. It's
What
fine.
do you want to?
I already sent you the PDF, right? So
Yeah.
it's okay if you use that. It's also okay. Okay. So let's discuss it. Let me share the screen.
Okay.
Okay. So my neck, my throat. Ah. Okay. Let's begin with the multiple choices. Okay. Oh, you guys know fun. I mean, oh well, fine. Because you already know that I'm using a voice changer, right? A voice mod.
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah, that's why. Please just have some fun a little
I
bit.
know
Come
it
on.
because I watch YouTuber that use voice changer.
Okay. So please, we want to have fun for today. This is the first class in your class. Okay. We want to have a little bit of fun. So please, just let's have some fun. Just let's have some fun. Okay. By the way, you can see the recording. Okay, you can see the recording. I'm not saying anything bad. Okay, let's have some fun for a little bit, even though this is discussing the worksheet. Okay, maybe if we finish with discussing the worksheet, we could play. Okay, number one. Look at the picture. What is that, please?
It's a desert.
It is a desert.
That is a
Good.
desert.
Okay, it is a desert. Now, two. What do we call those who move from place to another place?
Nomads.
Nomads.
Nomads. Yeah,
Nomad.
some of you still kind of having a bit of trouble saying it's farmers, but it's nomads. So they live from another place to another place. Okay, we called something that shine with a soft, warm light is something that is
Glowing.
glowing. That's right, glowing, not fading. Okay, even though it looks like the picture almost like fading, it's glowing, glowing in the dark, glow in the dark. Okay, four. Skydiving is one of the sports that categorized as
Extreme sport.
extreme
Extreme sport.
sport. Good. Some of you said it's sky sport. Let me ask you, is there any kind of sky sport at
No.
all? No. There is no sky sport at all. It's extreme sport. There is no soccer on the sky. There is no basketball in the sky. So there's no sky sport. Okay, this one. Wait, I need to pump my tire. It got
Deflated.
deflated. Okay, why is it not flat? Why is it deflated?
Mm,
Okay, so basically,
Because there's not enough air.
yes, because it doesn't have enough air. So that's why it's deflated. Flat means the air is already gone. It could be because of the puncture, because it got punctured, or because there's something leaking. So that's why we say it just deflated. If you have a flat tire, you don't say, wait, I want to pump my tire. Wait, you said, I want to check my tire. But this is also my fault because this one, okay, let me use another color to explain this one, because this one is kinda making you confused. So that is my fault, but still the right answer is deflated. Understand with that? Okay.
Yes, I want to ask something.
Yes, what is it, Dar?
Can you say Indonesia?
Okay, go ahead.
Waktu kita ngechat di WH, di WA Mister apa boleh pakai bahasa Indo?
For now, yes, because I
Ya,
know your limit. Because I know your limit in English. So for now, yes. But in English class, because this is an English zone, total in English. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Now, I will erase that one. Wait. Wait. Okay, there we go. Okay, now let's move on to this one. So, some of you already know how to do it, but it's, let me tell you, it's using that, where, who, and whose. Okay, so Dario is the boy. The answer
Who?
is
that who
the boy
Who?
who, because it's a subject, it's a living thing, it's a person, it's not an object. If you say Dario is the boy that speaks really fast, that means Dario is a thing. Dario is not a person. So Dario is the boy who speaks really fast. Okay. And then number 7, that is a material.
That.
That is the material that can explode any moment. Good. Okay. 8, swim to a point
Where?
where you can rest. Good. Because it's a place. Now number 9, Mr. Danny is the one blank hobby
Whose?
subject. Whose? Yes, because it's explaining about the possession of the person. So whose is about possession, while who is the detail of the person itself. Okay, and then number 10, Amadia is the person.
who we can trust.
What do you mean by who we cannot trust? What do you mean by that? Huh? You want to say that Amadio you cannot trust Amadio? Is that what you want? Huh? Okay. Now let's move on. Now, some of you have some mistakes in here. That's fine. We're learning together. So, we change it into the correct passive voice. But remember, all of this is not in the same tense. So you need to know number 11 is in what kind of tenses, and then other sentences is also what kind of tenses. We need to know that one. So let me ask for it first. Okay, let me just write it down on here. I will use the blue. Okay, what kind of tenses is this? Is it a present tense, a past tense, or a future?
Past.
Yes, this is a past tense. Okay, let's find out what kind of tenses it's first. Number 12, is it a past tense, present tense,
Future.
future tense? Number 13, is it past tense, future, present,
Present.
present tense? Good. Number 14, past tense.
Tense.
Good. Number 15,
Future tense.
future tense. So there is no perfect tense. There is no present perfect tense. Okay? Wait a minute. Let me put someone inside the class. Okay. So that we know all of it. Now, number 11. How do you change it into a passive voice? Passive past tense.
Wait, Mister, yang dari saya Indonesia gain.
Go ahead.
Mister itu lagi ngomong gini, mending itu pakai suara asli ya, itu voice changer-nya dimatiin aja. Soalnya nanti suaranya ngedouble. Jadi nggak enak.
Oh, really?
Nah, itu begini. So, ya.
Okay. Let me change a little bit. Is this better? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Marco is having an error in his Zoom. Okay. Okay, so number 11. How do we change it into passive voice?
News was brought by
Jonathan last night.
The news was
brought by Jonathan.
by Jonathan last night. Okay, I just realized this when I wrote this. Is it the news was or the news were? What do you think?
Was.
Yes, was. Because it's a singular. News is singular. Okay. Okay, and then how about this one? Number 12.
Good news will be shared by us later.
Will be shared by Ashley later. Okay. Number 13.
Some bread are baked by Melinda for her family.
Okay. Some of you said that some bread are baked by Melinka for her family. And there's also some of you, oops, oh, why is it changed in places? And there's also some of you who say it like this. The bread is baked by Melinka for her family. I still allow it. Okay? Whether which one that you wrote, I still allow it. Because bread is uncountable. And yes, I did say some bread, but when we change it from active to passive, we can also change some into the. So the bread, and maybe for number 12 is also the good news. So the reason why we change it into the, because to make it easier, for the passive voice to be able to be written. Okay, number 14.
Whether you want to ask something, but when we use some, we use is or are.
When we use some, we use are.
But when we use the, we use is.
It depends on the context. Okay? Because like this one, number 12, we don't use is or are because it's in the future passive. But number 13, because it's in the present passive, that's why we need to know which one we use. Don't worry if, for example, you forgot some bread is baked, I still maybe just allow it for a little bit. Okay? It's okay. Okay, number 14. How about number 14?
Those potatoes were mashed by us.
Potatoes were mashed by
Those potatoes were mashed by us, not by they, not by we. Okay, by us. We need to know about the pronouns in here. Okay. Number 15, the last one.
The problem will be taken care of by them.
Okay, the problem will be taken care by them. There's also some of you said the problem will be taken care of by them. It's also fine, okay? Because the meaning of taken care of is like an idiom, or I kind of forgot what they call it. Okay. Do you have any questions with the worksheet? Everything
No.
okay? No?
Mr. Danny,
Yes, Jeffrey. What is it?
in Romawi 3, the example Marco cooks some spaghetti and the answer is the spaghetti is made.
Yes.
How?
I explain it like in number 13, right? Because it's uncountable. So you can use some spaghetti, because this, how do I explain it again? Because over here, Jeffrey, is a present passive, right? It's a present tense. So we change it into present passive. When we change some, yeah, what is it, Jeff?
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you mean you understand or what? I'm sorry.
Understand.
Okay, okay then. Okay, Ella said in the chat to me that number 11 was equals were. So because the news itself, every time someone bringing the news, it's always uncountable. Because uncountable, we use was. Okay. Is that clear, Ella? Okay. Do you have any questions with the worksheet again? No?
No.
Everyone understand with the worksheet? Okay. I hope that everyone can do better. I mean, can do good, can do well in the daily test next week. Okay, our daily test will be next week. Probably on Wednesday. Probably. Because it seems like on Monday and Tuesday there will be something that we have to do in school. The teachers will have to do. So there will be maybe yeah, maybe there will be just videos for this. Okay. If you don't have any more questions, I will stop the sharing. Okay. And then I will stop the recording, and we are until before we finish with our lesson. We still have 20 more minutes actually. Okay, do you have any questions with the
Oh,
book?
Mister, thank you, Mister. Bye-bye.
Do you
No.
have any questions with the book? You sure about that? There is no questions with the
Book,
book.
no.
Yeah.
Yes, or yes there is, or yes there none. Which one?
I have some.
You have some. Okay. Which one that you want to ask, Ashley? Okay, let me open the book in here also. Wait a minute.
Do we
Mm-hmm.
learn about the Masai Iban
Oh, no.
Inuit?
You don't have to.
No.
We're not going to use that. No, we're not going to use that. The reason why, because we got the book late, right? And we really need to make it sure that we cover almost the main points of the book. So we're not going to do that. I'm not going to put that inside. But however, there are some things that I want to show you for a little bit. The main point of our lesson is in the grammars. For now, okay, for now. After the mid test, after the daily test, it will be different. Because after the daily test, we can be a little bit relaxed. We can just continue little by little, okay? So the thing is, as you know, at the front page, there is a list. I mean, there is, what do you say, like the list of the chapter, the list of the units. And in there are several things like keywords, grammars. Those things are important if you try to look into your book. So the keywords are important. There are usually 4 keywords for each unit. So please be sure. I will explain it again. I will give you a video for review about the keywords and about the grammar again. Don't worry. But still, I need you to also try to find out the keywords that you don't know in that list. Okay? So, wait, I think I have it here. Can you see the keywords in my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So, like this. I'm gonna use the annotation. So there are 4 keywords in there, the vocabulary, right? 4 keywords in 1 unit. We have 2 units for the daily test. That means there are 8 keywords. Now, if you don't know what they are, please try to find it, try to search it. For example, do you know the meaning of grazing? If you look
Not
into your
too
book,
much.
what is it, Ashley? Do you know the meaning of grazing in there? So let me tell you, grazing is the time when herbivores eating their food. That is grazing. Okay? So just to make sure, because we have the grammars, we also have 2 kind of grammars about passive voice and also relative clause. But let me tell you, the passive voice won't be in the essay. I will not put the passive voice in the essay because I know that some of you still having a hard time with the passive voices. So I'm not going to put it in the essay, but be prepared for the passive voices. And please, if there is something that you don't know with the keywords, you can ask me, and you can also try to Google it yourself. I am sorry that I cannot explain everything about the keywords because we have a little bit of time. After the daily test, it will be easier. We will have time to make it little by little. Okay, and also because you're already in grade 6, we also need to prepare things for your final test, for the final school test. So the probability is that we're going to finish 6 units in the first semester. Or maybe at least in the second semester, before the mid-test, we already finished with all of this. That is my hope. I hope it will be good. I hope that we can do it. Okay? Okay. Do you have any more questions with the book? No? Everyone understand? Okay. If there is no more questions, I'm gonna stop the screen sharing. We still have about 15 more minutes. Maybe I want to explain a little bit, okay, about your test. I will not tell you what is inside, but I want to make sure that you prepared for the test next week. Okay, that means because I'm going to open it, I'm gonna stop the recording, okay?